Hello, everybody. So, I have a surprise, but you can tell by the title. I'm super excited because I was looking for this for a while to the point where I was getting desperate and I was going to say, okay, if I can't buy the product itself, I'm going to buy some of the cards within it because I wanted it. So, without further ado, I present the Celebrations UPC Ultra Premium Collection. Finally get to open one of these on the channel. Well, first of all, it's my first time opening it at all. I never got to open one before. I've opened other UPCs here on the channel, like 151 and Champions Path. I'm sorry, not Champions Path, the Charizard UPC, and then the 151 UPC. Anyhow, there is the description and the content. So if you read carefully here at the bottom, we're going to get 25 packs to open. I'm super excited about that. So safe to say this video is going to take a while. So the story behind me wanting to open this is because there has 4 unique cards that, to my knowledge, are only available through this box. And at certain card shows, I got desperate and I was like, listen, if I can't buy the box, then I want to just buy the singles. But I was afraid, of course, of condition and everything. And I'm still afraid of the condition here because just because it comes in the box doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. So the cards I'm referring to specifically were the 2 metal cards featuring Pikachu and base set Charizard, both from base set with their base set artworks. Now, you get 2 other special cards with Pikachu V and a Pokeball right here. So to my knowledge, these 4 cards, and if I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments, but to my knowledge, these 4 are unique to this box only. And I've seen people selling these 2 gold ones, especially the 2 metal ones, at card shows, and Charizard alone is selling for like $100 as is, like just raw. The reason for that is because a PSA 10 metal Charizard has sold for almost around $2,500. So if that's a 10, you're gonna get your money back and then some for buying this box. So anyhow, right, so then the cost of the box. I bought 3 of these, of which the other, well, altogether I got 4, but 3 of them I bought from one person, and the other 3 are staying sealed in my collection for the foreseeable future. I wanted to open up at least one, and thankfully, and I say thankfully, we'll find out if there's any bigger issues in a second, but this one already came a little ripped. So I said, you know what? Of the 4, since the other ones are fine, and this is the only one that was ripped, I was going to open one anyway. It might as well be the one that's ripped. And what I mean by that is right there, it was already ripped up a bit. So, paid $300 for each one, except the 4th one. The 4th one I had gotten separately. I actually had gotten it at Collecticon. And I didn't buy it. I actually traded for it. I traded a Sun and Moon base set booster box that I had sealed in my collection. So I think that was a good trade-off there because, of course, I was trying to sell the booster box, but then somebody came with one of these, and he was like, I'm looking to trade. I said, "Lay, I want that box. I'll trade this." They accepted. And I'm hoping they're happy with it, just like I'm happy with getting that as a trade. And I cannot believe I'm finally opening this. Can't believe I finally have it in my possession. And I just hope you guys enjoy it, as this is, price-wise, one of the biggest items I've opened on the channel. Now, of course, I am nervous because, A, we don't know what we're going to get. There's a lot of chase cards and all the sets that are going to be represented here, obviously, but really it was because of the wrap that I was a little nervous. That lately there's been a lot of scandals going on in the Pokemon world. I forgot this is like a heavy magnet on. It opens the other way around. Anyhow, well, let's show you this first. That's cool. All right. Then I'll open the other side. And I can't even open the whole thing on camera. Yeah, that's not going to work. So I'll just take out the contents like so. I'll put the boxes here so we can go through them together. And so my biggest concern was a scandal going on in Pokemon where, you know what, let me just temporarily lift the camera so you guys can see that inside it's just a booklet, and looks like there's something tugged in there, but I can't tell what it is. But anyhow, so yeah, there's been an unfortunate scandal going on because the hobby blew up a lot. You know, a lot of more people got involved, and therefore scammers get involved. And what happens is that a lot of times, thankfully, it doesn't seem like it happened here, but I was scared because the wrapping didn't look 100% authentic. Was that what occurs a lot of times is that you'll buy a box that's very sought after, and a scammer already had gotten their hands on it previously. They rewrap it, and then they put all kinds of nonsense in it that doesn't belong in there. So you don't get your money's worth. They ended up ripping you off. And unfortunately, that's been going around. And I've seen a lot of popular channels out there that have seen it. In fact, there was one person, a streamer at Collecticon, who pointed it out because he was about to buy, I think, a Neo booster box or something. And they ripped it open right there in front of the, in front of the seller. And it turned out to, unfortunately, be that it was repackaged, rewrapped, and it just was technically a fake type of deal. So unfortunately, that a lot of that has been going around. But so far, this looks legit. We'll. So here's our 2 gold card promos. That's awesome. So these are definitely going to be graded, like regardless of their values. And they look really good. But I'm going to say the Pikachu's a solid 9 because I see a white edge there on the corner. But either way, these look good. What really concerns me is the metal cards. Here's our awesome Charizard pin with Pikachu. Now, most of the pins I give to the kids or sell or what have you, I'm not gonna lie, this one I'm gonna keep. I'll be honest, I'm gonna keep that one. That's staying with me. The other thing that's gonna stay with me, guys, and I apologize, but I'd rather be honest up front, is the code card. Again, I do play the card game online a lot, and I want to keep the code card for myself because I do play it online and I want to redeem it online myself. So I do apologize. So let's see, we should have 17 packs, I believe they said, of celebrations. So far, this looks accurate. And let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's one of our coins. That was super loud. Sorry. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, that'll stay out here. That was our very, very heavy coin there. 25th anniversary coin. Very cool. And another reason that I'm pretty sure that this box, the coin must have fell out of here, I'm assuming. Anyhow, the other reason why this box is selling for a lot of money, to my knowledge, is because anything that has Evolving Skies in it, or at least potentially has Evolving Skies in it, is what's selling for money. So it did say 8 additional packs. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, so now this is where I get scared. But again, truthfully, no idea if this is supposed to be the case or not. Because let me explain. Again, this is my first time opening this, and I didn't watch anybody else's channel opening it. But let me see if I can grab where the picture was at. So I don't know if it's supposed to be exactly the way it's pictured. No idea. I honestly don't know. But from what I've heard, especially with the Charizard UPC, is that you are guaranteed 2 packs of Evolving Skies in it. So if these were built the same, then there should have been an Evolving Skies pack in here. But again, I have no idea if this is correct or not, because in this case, we got 3 Chilling, 3 Vivid, 2 Darkness Ablaze. And again, I'm okay with it. It is what it is. Like, as long as these packs have not been resealed or however, and again, we'll find out soon, I'm okay. I can live. But if there was supposed to be an Evolving Skies and if it was supposed to be guaranteed, then this would be an example of a box that's been tampered with. But I'll find that out later. So anyhow, here are the 2 metal cards. And this is really what I was after anyhow, because these dudes combined, people have been asking for at these shows at least $140. And again, if this alone comes back at 10, you're looking at least $2,000. So this would net back my cost for all 4 boxes anyway. And the Pikachu as a 10, I think I saw sell for, I want to say 800. So combined potentially 2,800, 3,000, depending on how the market is at the time of the sale. So I'll move all of these out of my way. Sorry for that really long explanation of everything going on. I just felt like I had to get that out. And I'm sure some of those boxes might fall, but I'll deal with it in a second after the video, because we got a lot to go through. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the regular packs first, followed by the celebrations packs. I think I'll do it that way. So I'm gonna go with Vivid first, then Darkness, and I'll do Chilling last. Let's do it that way. And of course, let's not forget, not that, you know, if we get something good here, we can recoup our costs just with these packs if we got one of the chasers as an example. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I mean, the pack feels legit. The wrapping feels legit. So far, so good. There's your code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what happens. All right, so far the code trick works. So again, so far, so good. It feels legit. Drillbur, Rocky Helmet, and Zarude V. That's definitely a Vivid Voltage card from card 22. And there are 185 cards in the set. So all of that is legit thus far. So happy there. Good, good. Okay. Vivid number 2, which actually has Zarude on it. There's your code. 1, 2, 3, 4. And really the only chase card here is obviously still the Fat Pikachu, the Rainbow, and I think it's around $120 now. I believe it. That's if that were the case, and of course, if we got that lucky and pulled it, there already is a third of our cost already in one card. That's what I'm trying to get at. But really what I was after with those metal cards, because if those metal cards come back 10s, then boom, there's my cost already and then some. That's what I'm really hoping for. Even though at the same time as a collector, I kind of wouldn't want to sell them, but just to get my cost back, I kind of might have to. But of course, we'll see. We shall see. Shiftry and Clefable. So altogether, and in case you lost count, 25 packs thus far. And I say thus far because I do have a surprise at the end. Because this was so important to me and so special to me that I was like, I want to make it special for all of us together. 1, 2, 3, 4. The chase card here is still Charizard VMAX, of which I think I only pulled 1. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. And I definitely pulled that off camera. Melodic. Sorry about that. Just completely knocked the whole camera area. And I believe Chilling Range chase card is still the Moltres. There you go. Oops, I messed up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Piers, Big Parasol, Dunsparce, Bounce Sweet, Spinnerack, Panport, Diglett, Hydreigon, and Mimikyu. And now we go for Chilling, and yes, I think the chase card here is still Moltres. Don't know how much it's selling for though. I heard it did go up. I heard it recovered nicely, but I haven't checked, to be honest. So, but let's see what we can scoop up here. Okay, Lyron, Steenie, Blitzel, Ghastly, Coughing, Delibird, Farfetch'd, Malamar, and Dugtrio. Okay. Speaking of scandals, and in my opinion, it's I don't like it. And yes, you know, people could say it's not a scandal. I just don't like the way it's being handled. But this is what happened with the hobby, where people who really don't care about Pokemon and just care about making money have gotten in and have, I'll say, infested the market. Because what happened now is that people have gone as far as taking vintage packs and literally getting them scanned, like X-rayed or MRI or CAT scan, I don't know, something. They literally put it under a machine to scan it to see if there's a hit inside before they even open it. And I think that's just terrible, because part of the fun really is to open them up. And I think that's where the crime is occurring in the hobby, because it's like, you're in it to make money. And I'm like, well, then don't pollute your money-hungry self in our hobby. Go somewhere else with that. That's how I personally feel about it. I get it. We all want to make money. It's not like I don't want to make money out of this, you know? And I do have things in my collection that would get me money. But I would never scan packs. That's just, to me, that takes all the fun out of it. I'd rather just open it up and say, hey, if we don't get nothing, okay, we don't get nothing. See, we didn't get nothing here, but it's fine. It's the fun of opening it that's the best part to me. I think that's just a shame. But to each their own, I guess, too. Gonna move the promos out the way. Now, here come our 17 Celebrations packs. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of Celebrations itself. My cousin became a big fan of it. He also likes Generations. I understand why people like it. And the only thing I like about it is the vintage reprints. So like the Dark Gyarados, the Rocket Zapdos, the base set Trio Evolution, things like that. So for example, the only card that I'm after, there's your code card, by the way. The only card I'm after is Charizard. And because I already have a Blastoise and a Venusaur, so I'm good on that. I just need the Charizard, and then I'm done. Then I can grade the 3, and I'll have the trio graded, and I'm all set. Because I like grading trios. I don't want to grade them one at a time. I'd rather get all 3, then get them graded, because I send them the PSA to get them graded sequentially, meaning the certification number is back to back to back on them. Because I have, literally base set Charizard from 1999, Venusaur, and Blastoise. I have all 3 from base set, all graded, all sequentially graded, and that is my best set because those got 10s. I know this one's probably worth a little more money than the others, so he'll stay there. Those were all graded 10s. Then I had Spanish first edition base set Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. And miraculously, there you go, miraculously all 3 got 9s. So I have a sequential 10 set in English that's non-first edition. And I have a sequential first edition set in Spanish. And I'm already in love with my collection and how it is. And obviously, yes, you could say it could be better, it could be worse, whatever. Cool, but that's why with Celebrations, now that I already have the Blastoise and the Venusaur, I just need the Charizard, and I'll get them graded as well, and hopefully they come back sequentially graded the same as well. Oh, I forgot your code card. My bad. There you go. That's the only reason, for example, that I even want to buy that massive TCG Classic set is just to get the 3 guys graded from there too and have another sequentially graded set. But of course, keep in mind, they're all worth a different amount of money as well. So my Spanish first edition cards are not worth as much as the English ones. So I'll give you an example. The English base set PSA 10 Charizard that I have, if I remember correctly, by itself, it's worth more than the entire Spanish trio, even though they're 9s and even though they're first editions. That's how much the English one is worth more because it's a 10. And of course, if it was a first edition 10, you're talking at least $250,000. Back during COVID, it was $500,000. But I never owned that card. It's a cool one. I know I have it, but that's a cool card nonetheless. I might give that one to one of my students, actually. Or, you know what? I'll think of something for it, for sure. I'll think of something. But yeah, you could tell how excited I was about this because I can just keep talking forever about a whole bunch of topics right now. And I hope I'm not boring you guys, but if I am, I apologize. I'm going to put that right there. The Celebrations is cool, but again, all I'm chasing is Charizard. And at this point, I might even, if I pulled something else, or I could even, I know it's not the same value. There's your card, by the way, your code card. If I could find someone to trade that Charizard with, I probably would do that as well. Rockets, Admin, I think both of these are hits. I could be wrong. Could be wrong, but I'll put them there just in case. Because I know I have I have all of these. I don't know if I have Imposter Professor Oak, but I know I have the rest. For sure. There you go. And I know I have the Rockets Gyarados. I have the, Dark Gyarados. I have the Rocket Zapdos, but I think I only have one of each. So, I think I got most of the big dudes from there. Again, the one that I'm missing for sure is definitely Charizard. And ironically enough, that I pulled the other two, the Blastoise and the Venusaur, from Celebrations packs. So there you go. There's the VMAX. Gonna put them over there. And I don't think these guys are worth that much money, but we shall see. There you go. Okay. Voltool and Zacian. Yeah, Zacian, I think last I checked was probably just $1. I feel like most of these were probably $1. So I have a lot of singles to sell, at least, because I always have a ton of dollar cards ready to go at shows. I even sell these for $1, or of course, if you buy more than one, then I'll give you a discount. There we go. Who doesn't like Fat Pikachu? Come on. Oops. There you go. Alrighty. Xerneas EX. I don't think I have Xerneas. That might go into the collection. Okay. I'm assuming that the original retail price of this UPC, just like the Charizard one, just like the 151, was around 120. So the fact that it's appreciated to 300 is impressive. And Lunala. So luckily for me, for the future, I have an entire case of the Charizard UPCs saved in storage, and I have a case and a half of 151 UPCs, because if either one or both ever get that high, that'll be a decent return on investment there, because I didn't spend, I'd even spend 120 for any of those, I think. The most I might have spent at the time, because I bought them when the sets like first came out, was probably $100 a piece. So, but time will tell. Okay, Rudon, Kyogre, Reshiram, and Lunala. And now our last Celebrations pack. So unfortunately, it's not looking like we're going to get the Charizard, because I don't really do well with last pack magic over here. But let's see. Let's see. Groudon, Lugia, and Zamazenta. So that's a no-go there. All right. So that's that. Now, again, if you kept count, that was 25 packs. Therefore, I wanted to make it an even 30. So my surprise for you guys is that even though we did not get, and again, I don't know if it's guaranteed, so I'm not going to complain yet. I'll do my research first. We did not get any Evolving Skies in this box. However, to complete the 30 packs, I have 5 Evolving Skies packs. So, we know what we're after. Who knows what we'll get? I hope we at least get something. So, these were back from that. I took these out of some tins that I had in storage. So, who knows what we're going to get, if anything, because I know the pull rates were crazy with Evolving Skies. And I mean crazy bad. So, but who doesn't love opening up Evolving Skies? And again, I am a huge gambler. So instead of keeping these sealed, because we're looking at what? Easy $50 there. Regardless of what's in them, just keeping them sealed, you're looking at an easy $50. I'd rather open them, lose that money, and open them with you guys. I think I just completely botched that card trick there. Okay, let's see. Rescue Carrier, Scrafty, Pikachu, C-Dot, Lillipup, Bagon, Litleo, Snowleaf Badge, and Melodic. All right, did not botch it, thank God. All right. Yeah, I'd rather just open them with you guys. I'll worry about making my money back some other time. And there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Spirit Mask, Gordy, Braviary, Eevee, Tympole, Cutiefly, Applin, Sableye, Wobbuffet, and the Gyarados V, card 28. All right, we've pulled the full art, I think at least twice. I want to say twice. Okay, so that's one hit on that end. So I'll put them there. Not sure if we sell them for much since it is Evo Skies. I would assume a couple of dollars instead of just $1. Gyarados is decently popular for sure. My dad loves Gyarados, and I definitely like Gyarados as well, but it's not my favorite. Oh, hold on. Okay, so I see something. So 4-card trick, that's correct. The rare card right here. Let's see if I can get it on camera, because I see it. There's an imprint on the card here. You see that? I don't know if you see the swirl there, and there's more of it on this side, on that edging right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Right here, there's more. As if a card was imprinted on the back of it from maybe on the actual printing sheet when they were printing them, that it came out, but that's cool. That's cool. That's looking like an error of some kind. I will hope that that's an error, but we shall find out. Fletchling, Gossifleur, Carvana, Zoroark, and another Gyarados. So it's the Gyarados that has that interesting mark. I might want to send that in to get graded. That's very interesting. You know what? Let's compare it. I don't think this Gyarados, this Gyarados does have it too. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if you guys can see it there, right there in the light. That Gyarados has it as well. Look at that. Both of them have it. Very interesting. Wow. Very, very interesting, guys. Okay. And it has nothing to do with the front of the card. Yeah, very interesting. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Well, at least we got 2 hits from the 5 packs. Nothing too crazy, but hey, look at the entire array we got going on here. We're literally celebrating Pokemon since it's celebrations. 4. Okay. Here we go. Boost Shake, Ribombee, Avalugg, Swablu, Psyduck, Roggenrola, Flubebe, Drowsy, Flaffy, and oh, so close. Oh my God. That's a tease. Oh my God. The Umbreon VMAX, but it's not either of the bigger hits. There's 2 of them that are worth more. Obviously, the big, huge one at like $700, and then the second one, which I actually like more, and it's at, I think, at 140. Anyway, card 95. Man, that's a big tease. Oh, either way, it looks good. And I don't think it has that mistake on it. No, this is perfectly clean. Who knows if I should get this to get graded. I'm not sure what it's going for. That is so cool, though. That was so funny. We were so close to getting something there. Oh, man. I'm going to see this up immediately. And I also forgot our other boy here from the Vivid Voltage pack, the Zarude. So we got a good amount of stuff, guys. I like this. This is awesome. I loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me bring back our promos as well. And the big 2 that I really, this hopefully makes it for me, because if these come back, that makes the whole thing worth it. It makes the whole collection that I just bought worth it. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.